Greetings, car fanatics. So it's that time of the year again where I'm going to change the oil on my 911. I didn't put a ton of miles on it since the last time I changed my oil, but it's been over a year and it's time for me to get the job done. In this video, I won't give you step-by-step instructions on how to change the oil. I've already done that in a previous video. However, I'm going to give you tips on how to change your oil properly, and this will apply whether you have a Porsche or any other car. So first, let's start with the most important thing. You want to have the right oil. So for the 911, the factory recommends the Mobil 1 OW40 oil. You don't have to go with Mobil 1 or whatever it is the factory recommends. However, you should use an equivalent or better grade of oil. Next, you want to make sure you have the proper filter. I like to go with the Porsche OEM filters. So in this case, I'm going with the MAN filter. And as you can see on this, it even says Porsche, but you can get one of these filters for only about 15 bucks. So definitely don't skip out on the filter and get the correct one for your car. And now one of the things people always forget is to get a new drain plug washer. Porsche does recommend using a new drain bolt. This isn't absolutely necessary, but it's nice to have and something that only costs a few bucks. At a minimum, you definitely need to get a new drain plug washer. These are one-time use washers that will get crushed, and then that will make that seal and keep the engine oil from dripping out. Once you use it, you really can't reuse it, or you're going to get some oil leaks. That really will defeat the purpose of changing out your oil. Next, moving on to the proper tools. You want to have a torque wrench so you can torque your oil filter and your oil drain bolt back to the appropriate specs. And if you have a import or a German car, you might need some special tools. In my case, I need a 8mm socket that's going to allow me to get the oil drain plug out. Additionally, my car uses this 36mm socket, and this allows me to take off the oil filter. Now moving on to the actual oil change procedure itself. You want to have a funnel that's going to be appropriate for your car. In my case, I need this extra large funnel because it goes right here, and that's going to allow me to fill up the oil without getting any drips on my engine bay. So that's really important that you have a funnel. And also, you want to make sure that your funnel is absolutely clean before you use it, because if you have any dirt or any grime, it could make its way into your engine, and that's going to be no good. And now when it comes time to draining the oil, you want to make sure you have the right oil drain pans. In my case, I'm using these low-profile oil drain cans. I think they each hold about 5 liters, but I need 2 of them to get the job done. It's important that you have the right ones, because if you have one that's too big or too small, you're just going to have some issues. With my case, if I don't use these low-profile drain pans, then I'm going to have to lift the car, and that really makes the job a lot harder. And finally, when you're done changing out your oil, you want to make sure you're able to clean your oil pan and your funnel so they're ready to go for the next time. What I like to do is use this all-purpose cleaner. I'll hose down these containers, and then after that I'll wipe them, and then I'll take this all-purpose cleaner, I'll spray it all around, I'll give it one more wipe just to get rid of all that oil, and then I'll rinse off the oil pans and the funnel once again, and then I'll dry them out with some paper towels, and that's going to make sure all of this stuff is clean and ready to go. And then you can just bag it in a trash bag so it doesn't get contaminated for the next time you do your oil change. Well, there you have it, car fanatics. Just wanted to give you a few tips on how to change your oil properly. If you follow these steps, you're going to have an easy time changing out your oil, and everything will be good to go. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Leave any questions or comments below.